As the match grows near, Terence Crawford shows unshakable confidence in his abilities, ready to take on the challenge. On the other hand, Canelo Álvarez leans on his deep experience, reminding everyone that he has faced countless professionals like Crawford before. Canelo assures that he will use all his talent and knowledge to secure victory. The tension builds as both fighters prepare to prove who truly deserves to stand at the top. Terence Crawford enters this contest brimming with self-assurance, expressing his belief that he can take down any opponent who stands before him. His confidence during interviews and press events reflect a fighter who knows his skills and trusts his training. However, the numbers tell a deeper story. Canelo Álvarez's extensive professional experience with 67 bouts against world-class fighters gives him a level of seasoning that few can match. In contrast, Crawford's 41 professional fights, while impressive, pale in comparison when considering the volume of high-stakes situations Canelo has navigated. This disparity in experience could be a key factor once the bell rings, as the small moments of decision-making in the ring often separate victory from defeat. Throughout his career, Canelo has consistently faced off against the most dangerous names in boxing. From stamina to strategy, these encounters have sharpened his instincts and forced him to evolve. On the other hand, Crawford has not yet shared the ring with that same level of elite competition. While he has dominated many skilled fighters, he hasn't been forced to adjust to the power and cunning of boxers like Triple G. This gap in experience against the very best could influence the dynamics of the fight, giving Canelo an edge in handling adversity. Roy Jones Jr. provides a nuanced view, emphasizing that the real test for Crawford will be his ability to absorb and respond to Canelo's power. According to Jones, technical ability can often overcome weight advantages. He believes that if Crawford can handle the physical pressure, his precision, footwork, and ring IQ could turn the tide. Jones highlights that mastery of boxing fundamentals, timing, angles, and anticipation can neutralize raw power. The outcome will hinge on whether Crawford's skill set can withstand the heavy artillery Canelo is certain to bring. Shaquille O'Neal, an outspoken fan of combat sports, confidently predicts that Crawford will emerge victorious. His endorsement stems from Crawford's track record of outclassing opponents with surgical accuracy and relentless determination. Shaq sees Crawford as a superior technician and believes his technical mastery will lead to a knockout, while his take adds excitement. It also highlights the split opinions among fans and analysts regarding how the styles of these fighters will mesh in the ring. Trainer Robert Garcia points to Canelo's recent performances, which he describes as less explosive than those earlier in his career. Garcia argues that this slight decline could provide an opening for Crawford. He suggests that timing is everything in boxing, and Crawford may be stepping in at a moment when Canelo's sharpness is not at its peak. This perspective paints a picture of a fight where momentum, recent form, and strategy might outweigh experience alone. Manny Pacquiao offers a diplomatic and respectful take on comparisons between great fighters. He points out that each boxer brings a unique blend of strengths, strategies, and styles to the ring, making direct comparisons unfair and often misleading. Pacquiao's view encourages fans and analysts to appreciate fighters on their own terms rather than through the lens of rivalry or legacy debates. This wisdom underscores how the clash between Canelo and Crawford should be judged on its own merits. Reports from Canelo's camp reveal that a key part of his preparation focuses on mastering ring control by working on cutting off angles and limiting Crawford's movement. Canelo aims to reduce his opponent's ability to dictate distance and pace. This tactical choice aligns with Canelo's strengths as a pressure fighter who thrives when he can close the gap and unleash combinations. How well Canelo executes this plan could determine whether Crawford can fight at his preferred range or find himself smothered and neutralized.